In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the hood release cable on this Cadillac Escalade. Let's get into it. We're going to remove this panel, take the push pins out. I'm just going to use a trim tool. Just get underneath. Grab the panel and just slide it off. We're going to remove the hood latch. I just want to mark it before. Just take a marker just so you can put it back as close as possible. That's good. Using a 13mm socket, we're going to loosen up the two bolts. Take those out. Just grab the hood latch and we'll flip it over. It is still connected down here. We're just going to leave that connector. I'm going to disconnect the cable over here. Using needle nose pliers, just squeeze and that will slide right out. And slide the cable out there. I'll pop the line or the cable out of this retainer. And we're going to go further back. There's a couple other retainers holding it on. Pop those out. Where the handle is, I'm just going to use a pick, and there's a little tab right here. You want to just raise up on the tab in the center there, and then push the handle back towards the front of the vehicle. We're going to take the handle off the end of the cable. There's a little tab right here. Just use some needle nose pliers. Push, and this slides right off. And this will slide off right there. I'm going to use some mechanics wire and just wrap it around this. This is just going to make it easier for fishing the new one through. Just going to go around there and then just use some electrical tape and tape it down. That way when I pull it through, I can attach the new cable to the wire and then it'll be easier to fish it through. You can see where the grommet goes through the firewall. I'm just going to use a trim tool. You could just use a screwdriver and just pull the grommet through. There we go, pulled it through. I'll slowly feed the cable through. And there's our wire. We'll take the handle off the new cable, use needle nose pliers, just squeeze right here, that slides out, and this slides off. Take that out like that, we'll set that aside. Now we're going to take the tape off of the mechanics wire and we'll transfer that to the new cable. Take the new cable, make sure you have the side where the grommet is, that's closer to the grommet. We'll do the same. That's good. Now start pushing it through the hole. It would help if you had an assistant pulling it while you're pushing. We're going to take the grommet, put as much of the grommet in as possible, and then just use a trim tool. Or a screwdriver would work. And push it all the way in. Just like that. and then give it a pull so that it seats. That's seated normally. Now the cable's in the right location. I'm gonna take off the electrical tape, remove the mechanics wire. And pop that off. I'm gonna attach the handle. This piece is gonna slide through here first, just like that. And fold it down and pop it in. See how the cable is? That's good. And just slide it towards the back of the vehicle. That's good right there. Now slide the cable through and push it into the retainers. And the retainer right here. Push that in place. We go underneath here. And we'll attach it to the latch. I'm going to go through. I'm going to put the ball socket in first. Get that lined up. And lock it in place. That's all the way through. Now I'll line up the latch, take the 2 bolts, get those started. Just line the latch up with the marks that you made. Sure that's adjusted right. Might have to wiggle it a little. Oh. It's good. Tighten those down. You could always double check your hood alignment. Just make sure it lines up with the latch, which it does. Put the panel in place and put all the push pins back. And you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.